The Amazon is an astonishing place with nearly 2.5 million square miles of rainforest, making it one of the most extensive ecosystems on the planet. This region is rich in unique biodiversity, where every branch and drop of water holds secrets beyond our understanding. Here, in the Amazonian tropics, not only do giant trees and unseen insects hide, but also a multitude of rare creatures whose mysterious properties remain undiscovered to this day. We must not forget about the cultural richness of these lands. The indigenous tribes who have lived here for centuries possess unique knowledge about the surrounding world. Their legends are not just fairy tales, but attempts to explain the natural phenomena they observe every day. We have to distinguish between folklore and scientific observation. Stories of giant snakes and the Mapinguari are fascinating, but they remain part of local mythology. This tropical forest is vast and continues to remain an inaccessible frontier for many researchers due to its isolation and unpredictability. Dense vegetation and active wildlife force scientists to use all their skills to reach the heart of the jungle. Only by considering these facts do we understand why the Amazon remains mysterious to so many. All that remains is to continue the journey, to touch those secrets that nature hides in its new kingdom. Through the dense veil of the Amazon tropics, one can encounter the pink river dolphin known as the boto. Its remarkable skin tone is not the result of a play of light, but a unique adaptation to its environment, immortalized by a distinctive vascular system and pigmentation features. For the local people, the dolphin is a true symbol of mysticism. Its behavior remains a topic of discussion among scientists who strive to better understand its adaptation and way of life in the waters of the Amazon. The Amazon is also home to the collared anteater, which, although it does not reach the size of its giant relative from other parts of South America, draws attention with its evolutionary ingenuity. This anteater should not be underestimated. This voracious insect-destroying machine demonstrates exceptional adaptive skills that are as remarkable as the diversity found in the jungle. Let's not forget about the jaguarundi, a secretive and little-known member of the cat family. Its habits and secretive nature highlight the unique behaviors of jungle dwellers who manage to survive far from prying eyes. This small predator skillfully hides from anyone trying to uncover its paths. Sometimes you might come across brightly colored tree frogs. Their coloration is a clear warning to predators. These creatures demonstrate aposematism, which develops through their metabolism, providing them with effective protection from predators. The mystery of the Amazon extends far beyond individual species. Studying these rare creatures allows us to lift the veil on the region's astonishing biodiversity. But what exactly makes these creatures behave the way they do? What secrets have they shared with the majestic tropics? Continuing our journey, we encounter nocturnal seekers and learn about the mysterious nightlife of these jungles. In the darkness of the Amazon rainforest, an incredibly intriguing world comes alive. Among its main inhabitants are caimans, who, swimming in quiet bays, silently stalk their prey. These relatives of alligators watch the water's surface unnoticed at night, ready to suddenly lunge at an unsuspecting victim. It is at night that one can fully appreciate their brilliant ambush hunting tactics. Although sloths are often considered slow, they become much more active at dusk. Their independence from direct sunlight helps them conserve energy, and their movement is almost imperceptible against the backdrop of thick vines. Studies show that being active at dusk allows them to avoid encounters with predators and gives them access to their favorite delicacies, juicy leaves. Meanwhile, owls are actively soaring through the night sky. These birds are perfectly adapted for nocturnal hunting. They rely on their sharp talons and incredible hearing to track down small rodents or other tiny nocturnal creatures. So why do some small rodents and insects hide from owls in complete silence? As researchers note, some of the most captivating light displays in the jungle are created by tiny organisms. Bioluminescence is a phenomenon that allows creatures like glowing insects, plankton, and fungi to stand out against an even darker background. This light inexplicably fascinates not only scientists, but also the world around it, confirming the hypothesis about the significance of nature's unique adaptations. But what about the other mysteries of the tropics, hidden beyond the reach of our natural vision? The task of researchers becomes increasingly difficult and dangerous as they delve deeper in search of answers to these questions. It is believed that more than 10% of all animal and plant species on the planet live specifically in the Amazonian tropics. However, with each passing year, these inexhaustible natural riches are put at risk. Climate change, deforestation, and fires are becoming a serious threat. If radical protective measures are not taken, by the middle of the 21st century, this unique ecosystem could turn into a savanna. Researchers venturing deep into the jungle face challenges every day. Venomous snakes and aggressive insects are truly part of their daily list of risks. These conditions require not only physical endurance and mental resilience, but also knowledge of how to interact with wildlife. It is important to understand that scientists are now equipped not only with traditional tools, but also with modern technologies such as bioinformatics and remote sensing methods, which help them work more efficiently. Moreover, at the forefront of nature conservation are not only young volunteers but also experienced ecologists, activists, and indigenous peoples who have lived in harmony with the forest for centuries. All of them form a united front in the fight to preserve this remarkable biodiversity. The natural balance here is truly fragile, and although it is disrupted by both natural and human-made factors, people do not give up trying to protect these lands. Using the full arsenal of knowledge and innovation, researchers continue to make incredibly important discoveries, showing that behind every tree lies an amazing story. What new secrets of nature will the efforts of these brave people be able to uncover? The mystery awaits the solver. The Amazon is not only one of the greatest rivers on Earth, but also a true lifeline, carrying about 18% of the total discharge of all the world's rivers. It begins at the confluence of the Marañón and Ucayali rivers and continues its journey through the Amazon lowlands, ending in the Atlantic Ocean. Every year from December to May, the river floods, creating vast wetlands that are vital to the region's ecosystem. In this world of abundant water live amazing creatures, such as the arapaima, a giant freshwater fish that can reach up to 12 feet in length. The arapaima's unique ability to breathe atmospheric air allows it to survive in waters with low oxygen levels. Piranhas, giant catfish, and the pink river dolphin boto also inhabit these waters, creating a unique underwater world. Life thrives along the riverbanks. Capybaras, the largest rodents in the world, choose small bays for cozy water games and social interactions. They not only cool off in the water but also protect themselves from insects through their aquatic routines. This social aspect of their lives adds a new touch to the palette of the river ecosystem. The Amazon, with its floods and abundance of organic matter, nourishes not only aquatic ecosystems but also the forests. After all, its waters carry the nutrients necessary for the survival of this region. Thus, the Amazon River is not just a flow of water, but an entity that creates the conditions for the lives of countless species. But what secrets lie hidden in the depths of the underwater world and the treetops? What kind of predators, invisible to the human eye, swarm in these forests? Imagine microorganisms and predatory insects, charismatic inhabitants both below and above the water. This world is full of secrets, and we are ready to explore further to understand how these mysterious creatures interact within their unique ecosystem. The Amazon jungle is home to many astonishing predators that reveal the secrets of their invisibility. Spotted jaguars are undisputed masters of hunting and camouflage. Their spots create a mesmerizing mosaic on their fur, allowing them to blend seamlessly with the interplay of light and shadow both on land and in water. Majestic predators instantly turn into shadows, stalking their prey and ready to deliver a decisive ambush strike. Among the fallen leaves lies the genus of snakes known as Bothrops, often referred to as lancehead snakes. Their head shape and intricate coloration help these creatures become almost indistinguishable against the forest floor. The venom of Bothrops, which paralyzes its victim in a matter of minutes, is a dangerous weapon. With it, they reign supreme in their environment. Equally fascinating are the large water beetles from the Dittichidae family. These hunters of small fish and insects are notable for their impressive length, sometimes reaching several inches, and their outstanding hunting abilities. Their front legs, equipped with bristles and hooks, are precisely the tools that allow them to effectively capture their prey. The Amazonian tropics are also known as home to true masters of camouflage living in the treetops. Leaf-tailed lizards are able to blend in with their surroundings, while green tree snakes use their color for elusive camouflage among the branches. These creatures are vivid proof of just how inventive nature can be in the complex game of survival. So far, we have only touched upon the great polyphony of the Amazonian jungle. Each of the predators, from the alluring jaguar to the subtly camouflaged snake, shares the desire to dominate this mysterious environment. But what awaits those who dare to look beyond the crowns of the dense-leaved trees? And do the secrets pave a new path for exploration? These answers await only the most determined seekers of mystery. Beneath the shady canopies of the ancient Amazon trees lies a fascinating world, capable of astonishing even seasoned explorers. The branches form intricate vertical structures, connecting the various levels of the forest ecosystem from the ground to the canopy layers. Here, high up in the tree branches, you can find orchids that amaze with their methods of attracting pollinators, from insects to birds and bats. They use nectar and scents to lure these specific pollinators, creating a unique symphony of life among the foliage. Although the description silent primates can be seen as a literary device, in reality there are several species of arboreal monkeys, such as marmosets, that display exceptional agility and skill in hiding among the vines. Their presence in the upper layers of the jungle attests to their unique survival strategies. On the ground level beneath the canopy, a multitude of amazing creatures dwell. Ferns, rare amphibians, insects, and microorganisms have adapted to life in low-light conditions. Researchers are constantly discovering new species here, especially among the tiniest organisms, demonstrating the incredible diversity and adaptability of life. Beneath the canopy, these hidden pockets of life are full of secrets that could change our understanding of the ecosystem. Every exploration in this mysterious world promises new discoveries, confirming that the symphony of the Amazon still holds many notes yet to be heard. But what new secrets will laugh at our investigations when we look beneath the surface veil of these jungles? Ahead, unknown discoveries continue to fuel our thirst for further journeys. Hidden beneath the dense green canopy of the Amazon, tireless forest dwellers work, playing a vital role in maintaining its ecosystem. Among them are the iconic leafcutter ants, who can truly be called the farmers of the jungle. These large representatives of the genera Atta and Acromyrmex continuously carry freshly cut leaves into their underground dwellings. There, in the mysterious darkness, they cultivate fungi which serve as their food, a unique symbiosis remarkable even for such a complex ecosystem as the Amazon. On the other side of this natural world are the vultures, those graceful scavengers. Each time they soar over the jungle, they are searching for food, which is vital for the army of cleaners. Their keen sense of smell allows them to detect dead prey from miles away, preventing the spread of disease and thus serving as the forest's natural sanitarians. No less important to the Amazon are capybaras, the largest rodents on Earth. These peaceful creatures not only entertain those around them with their amusing water games, but also contribute to the ecological balance. Their droppings become food for numerous species of insects and microorganisms, which process the organic matter and enrich the soil. All these jungle caretakers quietly and unobtrusively maintain nature's balance. However, threats ranging from deforestation to climate change call this stability into question. What does the future hold for these guardians of the forest? And will they be able to continue their important mission? The answers to these questions will show how ready our civilization is to interact with this great natural mechanism. With each passing year, the Amazon forests are becoming increasingly vulnerable under the pressure of human activity. Deforestation in the region is understandably a cause for concern, as according to Brazil's National Institute for Research, the rate of this catastrophe has increased by more than 9% during certain periods leading up to 2025. This strikingly underscores the growing threat. River pollution is becoming chronic, caused not only by industrial waste, but also by active gold mining and agriculture. Streams of mercury and other toxins spread downstream, relentlessly affecting the lives of aquatic organisms and threatening entire species communities. Jaguars, the majestic rulers of the jungle, are facing growing threats. Forced to change their habitats due to deforestation, they risk being drawn into conflicts with humans and becoming targets of hunting. Threats previously unknown to these powerful animals are now becoming an everyday reality. Scientists are warning of an approaching tipping point where deforestation has reached 17 to 20%, close to the critical threshold of 20 to 25%. Forest ecosystems are becoming increasingly fragile, and if we cross this threshold, the changes may become irreversible, leading to serious consequences for the global climate and intensifying global warming. The role of indigenous peoples and conservation organizations is becoming ever more significant in protecting the Amazon. With their coordinated efforts, it is possible to save this natural system from collapse. But who else is capable of helping in this struggle to preserve these unique ecosystems? Perhaps the answer can be found in the wild itself, where every jungle inhabitant is skillfully woven into a complex web of survival. When the patterns of nature begin to dance beneath the freshly opened canopy of the rainforest, our world presents us with a mystery whose solution lies in the philosophy of creation and harmony. Together, they continue to shape the Amazonian symphony of life. In the Amazonian jungles, stretching over more than 6 million square kilometers, extraordinary creatures dwell, each playing its own unique role in maintaining the ecosystem. Toucans and parrots are true masters among the trees. Their bright plumage conceals an important ecological role. As they move through the treetops, these birds disperse seeds and help accelerate the processes of vegetation recovery, which is critical for preserving biodiversity. The toucan's vivid appearance and loud calls not only delight the eye, but also serve as signals to other jungle inhabitants. As messengers and warning birds, their behavior signals changes in the environment and helps other inhabitants adapt to shifting conditions. From a bird's eye view, all these creatures become a kind of guardians of the forest, keenly sensing changes in the ecosystem. Their habits reflect seasonal changes and provide support for an entire community of animals. Although they cannot predict the weather, their adaptive strategies demonstrate how elements of nature respond to the changing seasons. Jaguars, true guardians of the understory, hunt monkeys and capybaras, keeping population numbers in check and allowing various plant species that these animals inhabit to spread. This magnificent cat, like most inhabitants of the Amazon, constantly monitors changes and protects the fragile harmony of the jungle. The complex web of interactions between these creatures is like a grand symphony of nature, in which every being has its own part to play. The question remains open. What incredible discoveries await us deep in the heart of these green expanses as we uncover even more secrets guarded by the all-seeing inhabitants of the Amazon? The tropical forests of the Amazon possess an astonishing soundscape that sets them apart from other regions of the planet. Here, beneath the green canopies, nature creates a unique symphony of sounds, astonishing with its diversity. The Amazonian jungle, while part of the broader concept of tropical forests, has its own distinctive melody that you won't hear in Australia or Guatemala. Sound communication in these forests is striking in its scale. The chirping of birds, the trills of insects, and the distant cries of animals create a constant background that fills the forest with the music of life. Jaguars, toucans, and various monkeys use their voices to warn and find each other, adding their own sounds to this natural symphony. Sounds also serve as alarm signals, helping inhabitants avoid predators. Silence in the jungle is a rare phenomenon and almost always signals a hidden threat. Animals instantly freeze, making it clear that danger is present. For example, the sudden cessation of sounds can indicate the appearance of a formidable predator like a jaguar, causing other inhabitants to hide. Local people who have lived in harmony with these forests for thousands of years have learned to listen to these natural signals. Their unique ability to navigate by sound has become an integral part of their culture and survival. In these vast expanses, home to between 2 and 3 million species of animals and plants, the soundscape is an important component of the ecosystem. Every sound is part of the jungle's complex communication system, which researchers continue to study. More than 1 million species actively use their unique sound signatures, enriching the forest not only with sounds but also with new meanings waiting to be discovered. The Amazon's soundscape still holds many secrets, ready to surprise even the most seasoned researcher. The Amazon is the largest tropical forest region in the world, home to more than half of all terrestrial animal, plant, and insect species. Within its boundaries, there are approximately 16,012 species of trees. In some areas, such as Yasuni National Park in Ecuador, you can find more than 2,000 species of trees in just 1 hectare. This region provides about 20% of the world's fresh water supplies, playing a key role in the global water cycle. The Amazon forests absorb significant amounts of carbon dioxide and produce so much oxygen that they are often called the lungs of the planet. However, this remarkable ecosystem is under threat of destruction. Already, about 26% of the territory has been destroyed due to ongoing deforestation, degradation, and the conversion of forests into savannas. This endangers the lives of its inhabitants and brings it closer to the point of irreversible change. Despite this, the indigenous peoples living in the Amazon play a crucial role in protecting about 80% of the world's biodiversity, maintaining the balance between humans and nature. Ongoing research into the Amazon's biodiversity is opening up new horizons for us. Scientists continue to make astonishing discoveries, finding species previously unknown. Studying these wondrous worlds helps create innovative medical drugs and technologies based on biomimetics. Experience and science inspired by nature drive us toward new opportunities and solutions. The active study of this amazing ecosystem is not only unique in itself, but also critically important for our future. What other secrets are hidden in the depths of the Amazon, and how will they help us in the fight to preserve the unique balance of our planet? The mysteries that nature has set before humanity remain unsolved, but they will reveal their answers to those who are willing to look closely into the heart of these green expanses.